Hey guys, it's Millie, and I'm here today following a very exciting life event. I got hair extensions. 1 month ago, I was not the proud owner of such luscious locks. So I've had long hair most of my life. It's my preference for sure, but I started cutting it short a few years ago, and obviously every time I did it, I regretted it, and I swore I was never gonna do it again. And I obviously suffered some sort of memory loss because I continued cutting it short over and over again. And I got the idea to try out hair extensions. I decided to get them done here in Korea because they have a very special way of applying them. They actually braid them into these tiny little braids, and it actually extends their lifespan, and it looks extremely natural. So I decided to try it out for myself, and I've had them in for about 1 month now, so I feel like I've got authority to speak about it. And I'm gonna just talk about my hair extension care and styling routine, and also my overall experience with them in general. So let's start with the installation.
So I scheduled my appointment on Kakao Talk with the popular salon called AdB, and here is their IG information and also the IG of the girl who did my hair extensions. She did a really good job. And here is their price menu. When I arrived, I did a quick consultation and I just told her what I wanted. Then we found my color match and I ended up going with 16 inches. The installation took about 2 hours in total. It was long, and I got 20% off because of an event, so I paid $240 in total, but I did require more pieces than average because I have really thick hair, so it was more expensive.
I'm not endorsing any of the things that I do in this hair care video, by the way, because I don't know. I'm just testing it out. So if it works, then it works, but I'm not taking responsibility for anyone's hair. I'm gonna use the Olaplex number 3, and I'm gonna apply this pretty heavily on the ends only. I'm gonna avoid my bonds, my little braids. Let's see if it can make my extensions nice and soft. I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna grab my shower head and just kind of wet my hair a little. Or a lot. Okay, as I said, I'm only gonna do the ends. Oh my god, I'm getting water everywhere. That's wet. Okay. Whew. Let me just... Okay, I'm just gonna run my fingers through my hair a bit, and then, where's the comb? Okay, there's usually a comb in here, but of course, because I need it, it's gone. I'm gonna do a lot because I have a lot of hair now. And just run it through. I know people are probably cringing at me having my wet hair on my clothes, but it's not super wet actually, so. Okay, now I just went in with a bit of a claw. Not a bit of a claw, I went in with a claw. I think it's better if you can put like a shower cap on or something, because I think I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna go shower. Okay, so now I am post shower, and I've let my hair air dry a little bit while I did my makeup, just to speed up the process. And you can see my real hair is taking up more space than my hair extensions. You can kind of see it popping out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna blow dry it, and then I'm gonna style it, and we're gonna try to hide this activity over here. So let's start. Okay, so now my hair is like almost dry, and I also want to mention you should always use heat protectant even on the hair extensions, as in my case the extensions that I got are 100% real hair, so you should treat them just like your real hair, and that means protecting them. I usually do it before I blow dry, but I forgot. Now I'm going to switch attachments, and I'm going to go in with this smoothing brush. Let's go and start that. I'm gonna go in with kind of like a circular motion to get the shape starting to blend a bit. So my hair is on the kind of wavy, frizzy side, and it gets very frizzy, especially in humidity. So I just noticed that the best way for me to combat frizz is to make sure that my hair is one 1000% dry before I go outside. I also want to say with the extensions, because we have these braids here, it's very important to maintain volume while styling. If you don't wash it for like 1 or 2 days, you'll start to notice that the braids are becoming more visible. They're kind of peeking through your hair because that top layer of hair that's covering the braids is no longer voluminous, and it's starting to get flat, so the braids are starting to show through. So I try to maintain my volume as much as possible just so I can really ensure that the braids will be covered, because you can see them if you're not careful about it. So now I'm going to start with everyone's favorite part, the Dyson Airwrap. Is this the right direction? It is. So I just feed the barrel my hair, and I start off with it on high and hot, and then I'm gonna leave that for just a few seconds, let that get nice and curly, and then I'm going to switch it to cold. I'm gonna leave that for a few seconds, switch it, and then turn it off, and then you will have your curl. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the back, and then we're going to repeat the process. Whew. This is where we are. I'm gonna turn on my hair straightener because this is a very important part. So I'm gonna go through and just brush out my curls, because as I said, I like them more wavy than curly. Pretty, look at that, so bouncy. And we're going to take the straightener, and as you can see, like this big chunk of hair is just kind of hanging out on the side. We don't want that. So I'm going to take my straightener and I'm going to, as earlier, go in like a rounded motion. I'm gonna... I just finished and we're looking colonial. We're gonna brush that quickly just so it stops looking like that. It will fall a bit, don't worry. I know you don't care. So all I'm gonna do is take some little oil, a little bit of oil, some little oil on my hands, and I'm gonna run it through, make it nice and hydrated. That's about it. We're done. Bump it up a bit. Yep, that's my hair. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up my hair care routine, my hair styling routine. Would I recommend hair extensions? I would. I really like the way they look. I haven't been this happy with my hair in a really long time. It is a bit pricey to maintain, and you should take breaks in between the installations. To be honest, I'm not sure how long, because this is the first ever time I'm doing it. It's not as comfortable as having your normal hair, I gotta be honest. I mean, obviously I've got little braids in my hair and someone else's hair in it. The first week I had some discomfort with my scalp. I don't do a lot of hairstyles, especially tight hairstyles, so maybe my scalp was just a bit tender and not used to such activity, but my scalp was pretty itchy and it was a bit sore. But after about a week, it was fine. I felt totally normal, and I was also able to wash it better because there wasn't so much tenderness. And also another con is that you are restricted when it comes to hair styling, because like if I did a half up, half down, you can actually see the braids. So I can't really do that. It is possible, but you just have to be really careful about it, and also it's a bit heavy. So personally, I love like clawing my hair. I love doing like a claw like this, but because it's so heavy, I can't do it as conveniently as I used to be able to, which is a little bit annoying. But I mean, your hair will look really good. I mean, it kind of looks like celebrity hair. A lot of K-pop idols do this. I'm sure a lot of American celebrities do it as well. I'm not sure the method they follow, but I do know that hair extensions are super popular. And it does give you that very glamorous, voluminous, that long hair. So if that's the look you're going for, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the cons. And you can actually reuse this hair as long as you take good care of it. I read online that this hair can last up to 1 year if you take good care of it. So I think that it's an investment, personally. So anyway, ultimate conclusion, would I recommend hair extensions? Yes, I would. And you know, if you're looking to treat yourself, you have a little extra spending money, I definitely recommend it. It'll probably make you feel really confident. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my hair extension experience in Korea. If you have any questions about how I did it or anything that I didn't address, I'm sure I missed some stuff, please feel free to comment below. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.